why we ran. I'm about to expose you with rhymes. I came out the zoo with the guys. I slept in the woods with the guys. Get out the way when they come. I put the whole crew in this shine. Off of the perk and the Xanakin, yeah. Walking the sky like a mannequin, yeah. Double G on me like mannequin, yeah.
Good afternoon, Jets Nation. Welcome to the Jets Duo Show. I'm your host, Jude Jets, joined by my co-host, Italy Jets. So how's it going, man? And I know it's a very eventful day. Let's go ahead and hear your story.
Man, it's just been Wi-Fi after Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi after Wi-Fi, all the news, all the crap. But hopefully this will be good. I know it will be good. Hopefully it'll calm down.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you get a new Wi-Fi, just everything. It takes a minute to settle in. It's got to get adjusted to the home and whatnot. And that's simply what your Wi-Fi is doing. But today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be bringing you guys another live mock draft. Of course, last week we did one on Pro Football Network. Only one answer with the pick at 13. Oh.
JD, we trust.
My Wi-Fi's acting up too. And JD,
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Amen, man. And JD, we trust.
Amen.
And that's definitely going to be the theme for this mock draft. And hopefully, Joe Douglas can lead us to another great.
Well, hopefully,
we're gonna.
Hopefully, we do right by Tigo right here. Let's do right by Tigo.
Maybe we can even do a better mock draft than Joe Douglas.
We'll see what happens.
We'll have to go ahead and see. But yeah, here's all the settings we're doing. I don't think I'll care about all this, but let's go ahead and start. So, while we wait for this to load, let's go ahead and start.
Oh, I'm so bad. I got his name wrong. It says Togo. I'm sorry. I meant Tigo. I'm so sorry, Tigo. I got it right this time, second time.
Alrighty, so
All right,
Jay, you're going to start off with the 13th overall pick.
All right.
Interested in any of these trades?
No.
All right, we got four of them, too.
Holy crap, we got four of them?
Mm-hmm. Third one?
Oh, jeez. Yeah. No. Would you pick that?
For me.
No.
This one right here?
No. So you said we have four of them, so I wouldn't go with this one. No. Reject.
This is the fourth one.
No, reject that. This is interesting, but I still don't think we should do this, so reject. This one's crazy.
A lot of draft capital.
But no, reject.
All right.
No.
All right, so you're staying
put
at 13. Go. Here's a look at who we have so far.
Tell me what OT we got.
OT? Skronsky is on the board, but here's your top OTs.
Ooh, Broderick Jones is Dwayne Jones. No, it's not Paris Johnson. Sorry,
Paris Johnson is available though.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's right there. Oh my gosh! Wow. All three of the Jets that we really want. Is Skronsky there?
Mm-mm.
No, he did not get picked.
He got picked
When did he get picked?
9th overall by the Chicago Bears.
No, we don't want that. All right, I'm going with for me it's Paris Johnson.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, Paris Johnson. That's no brainer right there. Hopefully we did well by Tigo.
Oh yeah. Hopefully you like that pick, Tigo. But definitely am a fan of this pick right here. I mean, Paris Johnson, he's arguably the best tackle in this year's draft class, and the New York Jets just interviewed him. So we have no trade offers for this 42nd overall pick. But we're looking at who's available now. Brian Branch went at pick 41. He's a pipe dream for me at 42. I hope and pray that he somehow falls to whenever the New York Jets pick in the second round. But, when Tom McShay has been mocking Brian Branch to the New York Jets over the past, 2 mock drafts he's done, and it's
Yeah.
giving me hope. It's giving me a lot of hope. And you know,
I love Branch.
Me too. I mean, the New York Jets need a safety. The safety class is incredibly weak. It's weak with top heavy talent. There's a lot of guys that could be potential sleepers going late day 2, early day 3 that I could feel like turn into some nice players. But as for guys that could come in and be immediate starters, the safety class provides none of that, or at least in what the New York Jets need. Because you look at some of the best safeties in this class outside of Brian Branch. Sidney Brown, Antonio Johnson, those guys are all strong safeties. And the New York Jets have 2 of those on the roster. So I don't really feel like the New York Jets are going to go in that direction, especially early. But if Brian Branch were to fall in the second round, the New York Jets definitely need to take this dude. But we got ourselves an offensive tackle in the first round, so we still need to make a couple picks. Let's see. There's a lot of interesting linebackers available. John Michael Schmitz from Minnesota is still available. And I picked him in our last mock draft, and I think I'm going to pick him again just because this dude is a stud of a center.
Who?
John Michael Schmitz from Minnesota.
Okay.
The center. The dude is an absolute stud. I saw them talking about him in a bowl game this year, and I said, who is this guy, and when is he going to be in New York?
Oh, never mind that.
Because this dude is an absolute stud. He was the highest graded center from Pro Football Focus last year with a grade of like 92.8. Absolute stud. I know I said stud like 3 times, but I don't really know another word to describe because he's that good of a player. So I'm going to go ahead and take John Michael Schmitz off the board.
Okay.
And you also have no trade offers for the 43rd overall pick. We have Hawk in the comments showing some love. Nice to see you in the chat, Hawk.
I keep looking at Campbell and that kid from Northwestern.
Okay.
And I'm like, I like both of them a lot, but I think go to D tackle real quick.
DT.
So I know we're in desperate need of a D tackle.
So here's everyone that's available.
Jeez. Ika's okay, but go down a little bit. Brooks, Roy, Byron Young, Alabama. I don't know about you. Would you pick anybody with these guys?
Well, the only really guy that kind of stands out for me is Tualaio Tulipolu from USC. Sorry for butchering that name. Now, all these other guys like Ika and Benton, they are definitely intriguing prospects. I haven't really done too much research into them. But Tualaio Tulipolu, and once again, sorry if I mispronounced that, he's a very interesting player. Had the most sacks in the entire country last year with, I want to say, like 13 and a half. The New York Jets had a private dinner with him as well earlier. I want to say it was like late March. So the New York Jets have done their homework. He is listed as an edge rusher on most sites, but he has the versatility to play on the interior of the defensive line, and that's where most of his, sacks and stats came from in his breakout season last year. He just has the build of an edge rusher, but the New York Jets
I'm gonna go with
Solomon Thomas. So
I know that they met with Thule, and Tigo's confirming that too, that he's a stud. Even the Jets already met with them as well. Yeah, I would have picked either him or between Jack Campbell or the other Northwestern dude, but I'm gonna go with Thule. Yeah, let's go with Thule.
Let's do it.
Thule. We need someone there.
And he feels like a Joe Douglas player,
He does.
He really likes
I agree with
versatile guys. So that works out.
Agreed. Wonder what else we got.
So we're to the 3rd round. Jets don't have a pick in. We gave it to the Cleveland Browns, and they just picked Byron Young with our 3rd round pick. But let's see who.
I like Byron Young, a Bama guy, but yeah, not really a Joe Douglas guy.
And plus, he's more valued as like that 3rd round, 4th round type of player. And then reaching for him, I feel like would be a reach in the 2nd round. But
that's facts. But
if he turns out to be a stud,
Oh, okay. All right. Hold up. 197.
Rejecting this. 100%.
Amen. 100%. Bye-bye.
This is we get that 2024 fourth. Doesn't really help us out this year. So
Not
as of
even
now,
close.
so my pick right here, as of now, the New York Jets, we have taken a tackle, we've taken center, we have taken a edge rusher / defensive tackle.
Right.
So now the New York Jets, we still need a safety, we still need a linebacker, and already off the board, here's Toa from Alabama, number 1 linebacker prospect on the board. We also have Jonathan Mingo still on the board, which is someone that me and really like a lot. I mean, the dude, insanely athletic. I want to say he ran a 40-yard dash, a 4.4, something around there. I mean, the dude's a stud. He didn't put up quite the stats at Ole Miss, but he was in a very run-heavy offense. They had like the second most yards per game in the entire country. So it's very hard to find receiving production in that type of offense, but yet he found a way to do it. But let's go ahead and see who we have at safety, because I desperately think the New York Jets need to address the safety room, and hopefully we do that. Now, I know the New York Jets have met with Chris Smith.
Yes.
Baller at Georgia.
Oh, I love Chris Smith. Love me some Chris Smith.
And the best part about Chris Smith is that he is a free safety. He's a true free safety. I don't think he ever lined up much around the box, so he would definitely help out the New York Jets. Saying as though, would Joe Douglas take a safety in the 4th round? I say he will. I mean, he's going to have to take a safety eventually, because he's going to see this position is not good for the New York Jets.
So you said Smith. You took Smith. Okay.
I took Smith.
Ooh. All right. Let's see what else we got. Oh, it took Overshown. It took Overshown from Texas, or Overshawn, something like that. Not good with names.
Me neither. All right, so you got 2
choices. Here we go. Tigo said he feels it in his bones that the Jets don't take a safety.
Yeah,
I can see that. I can see
that. And me and Tigo have been talking about, or we had a conversation about it on Twitter before, after Chauncey Gardner-Johnson signed with the Lions. It's just that Joe Douglas doesn't value safety at all. We've interviewed quite a few safeties, but still, it's like, just Joe Douglas doesn't have that type of feel for safeties that us fans do. And hopefully it pans out for us. But you going with this trade offer or no?
No.
I'm about to say it doesn't offer you much. Same thing with this one.
Now this one is intriguing. That's intriguing. Would you do that?
I wouldn't do either.
I'll take my chances. Let's go.
All right, you're gonna accept it?
No. Reject it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we took a safety. Oh, Miller's there, and Brown's still there. Okay, hold up. So this is what, 4th round?
Right, this is 4th round, and
so we have a 5th and 6th.
Shows you all the players we picked so far.
Okay, cool. All right, so we got Smith. I'm gonna go. Let's try and go linebacker here.
Linebacker.
And then I might look at Miller and Brown.
I can't find linebacker. Oh, there it is. It's at the top. All right. Ugh. That's weak.
Yeah, very weak. Go down a little bit.
I do like Dorian Williams, though.
Who?
Dorian Williams from Tulane. Very interesting player. Good in coverage.
Yeah. Okay. All right, go back up. Go back up. We got the safety. We got the offensive lines. We're good there. We needed that D tackle really bad. I still don't think. See, Joe Douglas, like I love Joe Douglas and what he does, but for the running back position, I know they're saying Hall's going to be ready, but just in case that he isn't, and also I just don't trust that Carter is 100% there because of all the stuff that's happened with Moore, with Elijah Moore, that's his boy. So since this is the 4th round pick, would you go running back here, or would you go something else?
Well, I mean, Joe Douglas has not been afraid to take a running back. I mean,
I agree with that. I agree, because he wanted to get Brace Hall last year. Right.
In all 3 of his NFL drafts, he selected a running back.
That's true.
In 2020, Carter in 2021, and Hall last year. Carter and P. Ryan were 4th round picks. Hall is the 2nd round pick. And now in the 5th round, 5th round, maybe the New York Jets decide to continue the streak. And of course, we also added Donovan Knight. So,
That's
you know,
true.
there's a lot the New York Jets can do with running back, and it seems like Joe Douglas loves adding to the position.
What else do you think we need? You think we need another edge? I don't know if we do.
Well, I feel like the New York. Well, it's just interesting of what we
Because the
view
linebacker is.
Tulio or the guy from USC as, because he can play DT. He can
Yeah, he
also
could play
play
both,
edge.
right?
He can play both. So if the New York Jets want to put him at edge, that solves that issue. If we want to put him at
True.
DT, that solves that issue. He can kind of be a
And then
2-1
Franklin
player.
Myers, they can move that around a little bit.
Exactly.
Jefferson's a stud, so
And
yeah, you know what?
Tulio is like our John Franklin Myers. Both can play both
True.
positions.
True. You know what? I'm gonna do a shocker here. I'm gonna go with Miller. I
You're
love
gonna
this
go with.
kid.
He was a stud at TCU this year.
I agree. I agree. All right, we got 2 more picks.
2 more picks. Well, no, actually, 1 more pick.
All right, what we got? Oh, sorry. I like this though. Chris Smith, Tooley. I like it.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a great draft. I feel like we address most needs right here. And a lot of people might say running backs are weak, but
wow, look at this, dude.
Yeah, I'm good. We get 3, 4, 7.
I know Tigo liked the Cowboys thing, but I wanted to go with my gut.
Hey man, and your gut is the most important thing.
All right, so last pick. Who you picking?
I'm really feeling wide receiver right here. Just kind of scrolling down who we have.
Who's at the wide receiver?
Up there we have Bryce Ford Whedon, who I really like.
Who?
Bryce Ford Whedon from West Virginia. It's like 6'4", ran a 4.36, 40-yard dash.
Oh man, no. Puka's still there. Oh,
Puka is there.
Oh my God, I already know who I want.
I'm thinking you want to go with Puka.
But that's up to you though. This is your pick.
And that's the thing. I really like Bryce Ford Whedon. I don't know if he's going to be there in the 6th round 100%, but Ford Whedon, I mean, the dude's 6'4", 4.36. He can catch contested catches like it's a slant pass. I mean, I'm really feeling Bryce Ford Whedon right here, and the New York Jets have conducted a draft interview with this kid as well, so the interest is most definitely there. So
yeah,
I feel like I'm going to pull the trigger on Bryce Ford Whedon. And no offense to Puka, but just something about BYU players is just ticking wrong.
Yeah.
It stared me the wrong way, man. I don't know. BYU players give me a wrench in my stomach.
Yeah.
But
all right,
that's going to do it for our mock draft. We're done.
All right.
With this one.
Wow.
Wait.
I think that was pretty successful. We got Smith,
see,
Ford Whedon, Kendry Miller. Yeah. Kendry Miller. I like this. I like this a lot.
Oh yeah. I mean, it works out a whole lot. Now we're looking at a potential, New York Jets team. We have we got an offensive line secure. With this draft, what does this draft do for this Jets team? Offensive line secure now. 13, we went with Paris Johnson, and then with our next pick, we got ourselves a center. So now the New York Jets, Paris Johnson over at left, right tackle, wherever the New York Jets put him, John Michael Schmitz at center. So how are you feeling about an offensive line of Mekhi Becton, Elijah Vera Tucker, John Michael Schmitz, Lincoln Tomlinson, and Paris Johnson? How do you feel about that O-line? Do you think it protects whoever our quarterback is next year?
Yeah, heck yeah.
Oh yeah.
Heck yeah. I mean, and also Brown comes back too. I think he's not gonna retire. So I think bringing him back too. Mitchell, Vera Tucker should be ready. I like
signings we made this year.
Yeah, and also if we get Ben Jones or if we bring back McGovern, I don't know yet. Did McGovern didn't go to the Lions, right? The other Connor McGovern went to the Bills. Correct. I think McGovern's still out there, right?
He's still out there.
Yeah, okay. Good. If anyone in the chat knows too, let me know. But I'm pretty sure there was a rumor that he was. There was a rumor that the other McGovern was either going to go to the Lions or the Bills. So
the one from Dallas is with Buffalo now, but our Connor McGovern is still a free agent.
Man, how crazy! I don't want McGovern back, but I would like Ben Jones. But I think overall, you just don't know. You just don't know who you could kind of pick. Toss it up. But it depends on what Ben Jones' relationship with the new offensive line coach is going to be, but I like this. I like this draft. I like our offensive line as of now. Hopefully Becton bounces back, Brown bounces back. Yeah, I like it.
And, the interesting thing about our offensive line, whenever you look at it, whenever it's all said and done, it features 4 first-round picks and 1 second-round pick. With Becton, of course, being first-round pick in 2020, ABT in 2021. Now we have Paris Johnson, who was our first-round pick 2023. Lincoln Tomlinson was a first-round pick, I want to say, by the Lions a while back, 2014 it might have been, 2016 I think it was, somewhere around there. And then, of course, John Michael Schmitz in the second round. So this was a very loaded offensive tackle unit. On paper, one of the better ones in the league. And let's see if it can hold up. And, of course, injuries are the only thing stopping this. Peter over here saying there's 5 top-notch offensive tackles in the draft. Joe Douglas lists all 5 of them. Pick one and let's move on. So I feel like you're comfortable with any tackle that the New York Jets take, and I like that mindset.
Yeah, Peter, tell us what you really think. I like that. Right. I like that.
He says, just pick one and move on. He's tired of all this drama.
I think everybody is.
But that's going to do it for today's stream. That's going to do it for today's mock draft. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Next week is 1 week before the NFL draft. So we're going to be talking, obviously, the NFL draft, unless any, particular Jets news, particular Jets trade could happen during that time. If, anything of that sort does happen, we're most likely going to be talking about that. And I hope you guys know who I'm talking about right there whenever I say it. So yeah, definitely going to be an interesting stream. And then, of course, in 2 weeks, we're going to be breaking down this New York Jets draft class, because the draft is, and 2 weeks from now, we're going to be talking about who the New York Jets took with 13 or whatever first-round pick we have.
Right. Next week's crucial. Next week's crucial because I'm intrigued to see what happens next week.
And, this draft can really set the tone for, or really kind of set this roster up, because a lot of people are saying this was an underwhelming, free agency, an underwhelming offseason outside of, this whole Aaron Rodgers saga, because we didn't really do too much. We added some talent at receiver, we added some depth on the offensive line, added some players on defense, but we really didn't do a whole lot. But at the same time, though, whenever you're a team like the Kansas City Chiefs or the Buffalo Bills, whenever the roster's pretty much set, you don't really have to do a whole lot. And the New York Jets, we haven't made the playoffs in 12 years. We, still have some holes on our roster, but the roster heading into this offseason was pretty much set. The New York Jets had most of our main positions of need locked down that have been positions of need forever. We just had a few holes to fill. And that's what we did so far in free agency, but this draft could definitely fill out these remaining holes and kind of sum up this New York Jets offseason as a whole. And hopefully during this draft, during the NFL draft, Aaron Rodgers trade could happen. But that's going to do it for today's stream. Italy Jet. Hope you had a fun time with this mock draft, and I know you got some shows to plug, so now's the time to do it.
Well, me and you do 2 shows a week on Let's Talk Sports and Jets Duo show on your channel, Italy Jet. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and WhatsApp as Italy Jet. I have a bunch of Jet shows a week. I do soccer content about 2 times a week as well, and I do a baseball show once a week. And yeah, that's me.
And we will see you guys next week for our pre-draft stream. See y'all later. Peace.
I figure this hoe while we